Okay, time now is 6:50 p.m. on August 19th, 18th? 18th. Yeah. That was a good ass sleep, man. Even though I could have slept more. Um, but, yeah. I am. Yeah. I was about to go to bed at around 9:30, and my blanket was still wet. In fact, right now it's still a little bit wet, but it was so fucking wet and I couldn't stand it. So in my pajamas, I took this downstairs, and I dried it again and again, and it's still somehow wet. I don't know why the fuck is it so wet. But yeah. And I slept and I was scared I wouldn't be able to fall asleep, but no, I did. Eventually I did. And I just had a pretty good 7 hours sleep. 8 hours? Almost 8 hours. Which is not enough in my opinion, but you know, I'll sleep more. Also, I did some calculations. If I sleep forward, it takes more time than if I sleep backwards. So I went to bed at, so I eventually fell asleep at around like 10:55, which is not great. So tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can go to bed at like 7 a.m. Tomorrow, as in like 12 hours later, basically. Holy shit. Yeah, 7 a.m. And then, yeah. And then, or 8 a.m., I don't know. And then it's 5 a.m., and then it's 4 a.m., 3 a.m. That's easier than to sleep forward. So if I go to bed at 11 a.m., the next day 2 p.m., and then 5 p.m., and it's tougher. My goal is to go to bed at 1. So if I slept at 11 and then go to 1, it's like 10 hours. 24 minus 10 is 14. So if I sleep forward, I need to do 14 hours. So obviously sleeping backwards is the better way to do it. So I'm gonna sleep backwards, unfortunately. It's gonna be tough. I may need melatonin, but I'll make it, I promise. But yeah, damn, this bed is comfortable. Sheesh. I miss my old bed, obviously, and that's already gone. But yeah, this is doing the job for me. Yeah. So yeah, today I'm just gonna go to Ralph's and then I'm gonna chill, and that's it. That's it. Simple. Nothing else. Yes. And looking forward to maybe the 21st. The next few days, 18 and 19, is just gonna be chill and nothing's gonna happen, I guess. And then, yeah. 72 degrees is colder than I thought. Also, I had a cramp. My right leg had a cramp. Okay.
The chicken stuff.
Are you cooking
The chicken!
dinner?
You should try it.
Oh no, it's gonna be so good. Are you joking?
Okie dokie. Time now is 9:35, aka 12:35, or 9:35 p.m., aka 12:35 afternoon in Hong Kong time. Quentin and Mary, the French and the Nigerian, are down there having dinner and chatting, which is fine. It reminds me of Cindy a little bit, perhaps. I want to go downstairs and make myself cup noodles right now. So anyways, I woke up and I immediately had a stomachache, but I was scared that it's too late to go to Ralph's, so I ignored the stomachache and went to Ralph's first. And every time I go outside, my stomachache sort of disappears. So I took a Lyft ride, went to Ralph's, came back, went to the bathroom and took a shower. Here I am. Very fast. The entire Ralph's run, plus the 2 Lyft rides, were like 50 minutes long. It's so short, actually. It's crazy. But yeah, today I really don't have a lot to do today and tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna sit at my room, chill, adjust to jet lag. Business as usual. I'm also gonna try to go to bed at around 7 or 8-ish next morning. So yeah. I'm gonna do that, I guess. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lose so much weight. Oh my god. I'm starving myself right now already. But I shan't. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's tomorrow to continue buying food. And yeah, my leg still hurts. Ouch. An entire layer of my skin was removed. Like, how the fuck did it hurt so bad? I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad. I've had way worse injuries before, but, you know, ouch. But yeah. This is a nice bed, though. It felt so comfortable. It was so nice. Sleeping here and waking up, it's just like, this is my room. Okay? I will make this my new home. My new permanent home. I'll live this 2 years, 3 years, 4 years if I have to. 5 if I have to. 6 if I have to, and if I live here for 6 years, it might as well become my second permanent home. Yeah. But yeah. This is fine. The cockroaches can go, but overall this is fine. This is good, okay? I had nothing but a little bit of dry cereal this morning, so I'm gonna make myself cup noodles, right? I got egg, I got some bok choy. I'm just gonna quickly do that. But yeah, I have no idea how are we all gonna use the same kitchen space, because we have no space to dry anything. Oh my god. I'm also not used to the apartment being like noisy or like being inhabited, because even in my older place near USC, half the time there's no one out there, so I'm always in my casual clothes. More than half the time, like 90% of the time, there's no one out there anyways. And if someone's out there, I'm usually hiding in my room. And then prior to that, the Sawtell place, a mix. But yeah, not bad, eh? Alright, it's sunrise. Time now is 6:13 a.m. in the morning. I just finished watching an episode of The Boys, and I don't know, let's talk, I guess. So nothing happened today, which is, I guess, a good thing, because it means I get to rest, and do nothing, and it really is a very minute nothing day. I woke up at 6 p.m. and then I'm still here. Again, a day feels short because I wake up and the sun is already down, so one day feels really short. I'm also hungry as fuck right now. I may just go downstairs and make myself dinner, but it feels wrong, you know? It felt wrong to cook when everyone's still sleeping. I tried to, like, wait it out so that I don't cook at 5 a.m., but, like, I don't know. But yeah, it just feels completely wrong. Like the sun is rising right now, and my sleep schedule is still completely flipped. I don't know what I'm doing. It's weird. But in any case, yeah, today was a nothing burger. Went to Ralph's, came back home, and everything's fine. I saw Quentin, Mary, they're cooking dinner together and they're making chicken together. And then I saw Minji and she brought a friend, an older Korean man. But aside from that, um, and I was confused because for a moment I thought it's like the other Chinese roommate. But yeah, anyways, the other three roommates still haven't shown themselves. Um, so who knows? Maybe it's not like a friends thing. Maybe it's mainly these three people. Maybe the other three are always hiding somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, either way, um, it's whatevs. I'm going to Trader Joe's tomorrow, aka today. Again, it feels wrong. It feels fucked and it feels wrong to have my sleep like this. And also, it's like 6 something p.m. already. I'm not sleepy at all, but I should sleep. I should just go to bed like now or something. But I can't because I still want to edit for a bit and I still want to watch Birth. I don't think I'm going to watch the whole movie. I really spent so much time today not doing anything. I spent like a whole hour chatting with Justin from Malaysia because I read his treatment and I gave him a bunch of like suggestions and advice on what to do, and we had a very good talk. Like, he was complimenting me a lot for some reason, and it's like weird because I'm not used to people complimenting me. But like, he said he's trying to make it personal, and then he told me he really likes how my stories are personal, and I'm like, the ones you've seen are like, they're only 5% of what I'm trying to achieve, or maybe even less. Like, they're nothing. The short films I've made, they're all nothing. I mean, I wouldn't call them trash. I mean, some of them are, most of them are, but it's like I'm nowhere near as good of a filmmaker as I want to be. I'm nowhere near. I'm not even 5% near. I still have so much to go. So it's so weird that he's complimenting me. But I was like, thank you. You too. You seem. And he told me how he wants to go back to Malaysia to make a short film. And then I casually told him, no, he compared me to Kurt Cobain. He's like, you're the Kurt Cobain of film. And I'm like, no, I'm just a 21-year-old dude who's struggling and like just started out. I was talking about how I don't like following structures, and he's like, wow, you're like Kurt Cobain. And I'm like, no, like, freaking, I don't know. Who is the Kurt Cobain? I want to say David Lynch, but David Lynch predates Kurt Cobain. I'd say Harmony Korine is pretty Kurt Cobain. I'd say Jim Jarmusch is pretty Kurt Cobain, even though Jim Jarmusch predates him a little bit. But, Harmony Korine, I'd say Gaspar Noé is he's pretty punk. Not me, So, I don't know. And then I talked about how, if there's a musical artist who I admire the most is Tom York, more than any filmmaker. And he's like, no way, you're a fan too? And I'm like, no way. Turns out he's like a Radiohead fan too, and I'm like, what the fuck? Being a film fan is one thing, but being a Radiohead fan is like, that's how you can be friends with them. I'm such a huge Radiohead fan. And then we talked about our favorite songs and our favorite albums. I talked about the track Lucky, and one of the lines being kill me Sarah, kill me again with love. And I talked about how like every love I will write will be somehow influenced by that. And it's just like, oh my god, I sound like such a genius right now. What the fuck? And then we talked and talked and talked, and we had such a good talk. And it's like, whoa, we're really deeply connected. But the thing is, I never envisioned myself connecting with another writer this way because it's awkward. It's like when I'm in my element, when I write, I'm like alone, and I'm alone and walled up in my own sad, angry, scared thoughts. And being able to share these thoughts with another writer, even if they're also experiencing sadness and anger, it's different. And to be exposed to them like that, it's weird. Okay? Second of all, the same thing. But like I don't see myself doing the same thing with like Ken, even though I know he likes writing too. It's just he's just a Chad. He fucks and he's charismatic and like that's not me, you know? So I don't know. But it's great. Anyways, I talked too much about this. Nothing else happened. I'm really starving myself right here. I ate a cookie, I ate a piece of chocolate, and I'm still hungry as fuck. Going back to Hong Kong made me able to eat so much food, and now suddenly I have no food, and I'm like hitting a low point again. I think that happens every time. Like, every time I go from Hong Kong back to LA, it's like a sudden drop. Not only in terms of food, but also in terms of things to do. In terms of like anything. It's just like this sudden drop of, you know. So, yeah. Anyways, my plan right now, I'm just gonna eat some stuff right now, actually. I'm just gonna go downstairs and cook something. I'm gonna edit my short film, subtitles. I need to do it ASAP. And then I'll watch half of Birth, and then I'll go to bed. I'm expecting 8 a.m. bedtime. That might be a little too early. 8 a.m. Let's call it 8. Oh, I want to draw too. Fuck. I was watching a video today where, you know, anime YouTubers are drawing, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta draw. I want to draw, and I gotta draw. Like, cause that YouTuber, he's someone I admire, Giguk, but he sucks at drawing. All his drawings are terrible. And I thought to myself, I don't want to be like that. I want people to be like, ooh, can you draw this famous movie character? And I'm like, got it. And I draw something really good. Like, I want to have that talent. But I just don't. I'm still struggling with the fucking Loomis head. But then again, you know, sushi chef, don't touch the fish. Just work with the rice first for the first year and then touch the fish. Except it's me working on the Loomis head in perspective and vanishing points for the first, like, half a year. Because I've been drawing since... I don't know. But yeah. It's dinner time, 7 a.m. in the morning. Cheers. Okay, time now is 7:16 p.m. on August 19th, I think, is it? Yep. 7:16, aka 10:16 a.m. in Hong Kong time. I just woke up. It was a good sleep. But I tried to sleep earlier. So I slept from 9 a.m. ish, or actually 9:50 a.m. ish. But I didn't fall asleep until like 10 something, obviously. It's actually kind of difficult to sleep backwards. I feel like tonight I should try taking some melatonin pills. I mean, what else are these gonna be for, you know? Tonight I'm gonna try to go to bed at 7. Yeah. Also, last night when I cooked dinner, it was the fastest dinner I've ever cooked. Salad kit, fried chicken that was already fried for me, and spaghetti was so easy. But the thing is, like, it's a bad idea to cook this early in the morning, like at around 6 a.m. Because as I was cooking dinner, Quentin, the French dude, he was he woke up and he made breakfast. So as he was making breakfast, I was making dinner, and it was really awkward, like clashing kitchen, but also the idea of eating dinner at 6 a.m. is just horrifying. More like 7 a.m. So tonight I have a new strategy. I'm gonna have a minute breakfast and a minute lunch. And I'm gonna have a big dinner at around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And then I'm gonna get hungry later. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna eat apples, I'm gonna eat dessert, I'm gonna get mochi ice cream from Trader Joe's, I'm gonna eat that. Yeah. So yeah, today's plan is I'm gonna have a quick breakfast and then I'll probably film a review and then I'll immediately leave. I'll go out to Trader Joe's and yeah, I'll film a review, Trader Joe's, I'll come back home and then business as usual. I didn't watch the film Birth yesterday. I only watched one episode of TV, which is insane. Like, how the hell did I manage to waste so much time? But I did. I spent so much time doing nothing. I was awake for maybe 14 or 15 hours yesterday and I wasted it all. But I did listen to Objects in Mirror, the new audio that Naja sent me, and it's pretty much perfect. It's not perfect, but it's good to go. Like, I can't wait anymore. I also compiled a list of film festivals and competitions I would like to join, and the respective prices I'll have to pay if I want to join these competitions. But yeah, looking good. Hopefully I get into some. I'm kind of worried that all 6 of the film festivals that I'm planning to join will reject me, which is not entirely impossible. But worth a try, worth a try. And I'm Asian. The story is Asian, so I have some brownie points. I'm just saying. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm more excited about The World Is Not Enough, honestly. But yeah, I really desperately need to fix my jet lag. I feel like my entire world is upside down now, and I can't really go out and hang out or do anything because, yeah. Also, I just ran into the Korean woman as I was turning off the AC. Yeah. I don't even know what to eat for lunch. I have no fucking idea. I don't have bread. I can't make sandwich. I'm gonna buy bread at Trader Joe's anyways. Maybe I'll go to Trader Joe's and then have lunch. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I need to look at my old records to see what I usually eat for lunch. I need to remind myself. Like sandwiches, tortilla wraps, cup noodles. It's usually these 3. Some rice and soup. Maybe omelet. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. I have no idea. But yeah. I'll have a donut for breakfast. A minute breakfast and a minute lunch. And a big ass dinner and a lot of desserts. Yeah. I can feel my fat waning away from my belly. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Alright, time now is 9:55 p.m. I just finished lunch, which is mozzarella cheese salami toast. A very quick lunch, very easy to make. I burnt the toast, by the way. So yeah, it's crazy that a day passed by so quick. You know, when you have nothing to do, time just goes by really, really fast. Today is another day of nothing, of empty nothing. Day 2. It's crazy that it's been 2 days I've lived here. So much can happen in 2 days, and so little can happen in 2 days, you know? But yeah, I went to Trader Joe's. I woke up and I did everything super fast. I filmed a review. I immediately went to Trader Joe's. I immediately bought shit tons of stuff. I think I've bought $120 or maybe even $130 worth of stuff today and yesterday. Enough to make me survive 1 week without going out again to buy food. But yeah, usually it's like this. Usually after I come back to LA, you know, I have to buy a lot of food. It's actually kind of crazy that the JPEG Mafia concert is actually cheaper than a grocery run. It's actually kind of insane to think that. This makes me think that maybe I should afford the JPEG Mafia concert. But then, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going anyways because I have jet lag and I'm tired. But yeah, nothing else happened. Zilch. Nada. Nothing. Yeah. Last night when I was cooking dinner, and Quentin was there, he was like, "Bon appetit," and I was like, "Thank you, you too." And this reminds me of Cindy again. Cindy saying "Bon appetit," and I didn't say anything back, and she would be like, "Say it back," you know. Anyways, I don't know. I have nothing to do. I'm gonna cook dinner really soon again, despite having only finished lunch just now. But around midnight or 1 a.m., I'm gonna cook dinner. And, yeah, I'm gonna have dinner really fast, and then I'm gonna try to sleep at 7 a.m. I'm gonna take a couple melatonin pills. So yeah. Hopefully today will be the last sunrise I'll have to witness. Even though that's probably not that easy. Sleeping backwards is tough, man. Sleeping forward is so easy. Sleeping backwards is tough. And also today I woke up even later than yesterday, which is not the plan. But it was such a good sleep. I had such a good sleep. And yeah, you know, that's it. I don't know. It's just once again I'm at a point in my life where nothing's happening, and I'm just staying in my apartment, and it's kind of boring, and it's almost as if life has nothing to offer for me. I felt the same in the beginning of round 4. I think I felt similar in the beginning of rounds 3, 2, and 1. I mean, to be honest. But hopefully it gets interesting. Like, hopefully round 5 gets just as interesting as round 3, if not more. I know that's a lot to ask, because round 3 was wild. But, yeah. And, yeah, once I get this jet lag fixed, I should start going to the gym, meeting people. I have friends now, so I should meet people, go to film sets, and just exist, and just be good at things, you know. And, maybe see the Cliff Gang, maybe hang out at their place again, I don't know. I hope they haven't forgotten about me. I still have a whole ass short film to screen. I want to screen at Cliff's place because there's no better place to screen it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna watch a film plus 2 TV episodes. Okay, so the plan right now, I'm gonna watch a film. I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna film a YouTube video. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna draw. right? I'm gonna read if I have time, write scripts if I have time, and then I'm gonna just go to bed, and that's it for today. Tomorrow, I don't know. I feel like I've already survived 2 days without doing anything. Tomorrow, I either stay at home all day or I go somewhere. I don't know. Low key, I do want to go back to the USC campus so that I could, get the vibe of it or whatever. But the thing is, like, I don't need to tour classrooms anymore because I already know where's SCA, I know where's the MC, and I know where's Norris Theater, and I'm gonna be only at these 3 places next semester anyways. I'm not even going to a Manson Center. So, yeah. Yeah, and not much else. Not much else. I'm gonna buy more Blu-rays. I want Happy Together so bad, but the cheapest one on eBay right now is like $30, but it doesn't have a slipcover. I asked and they said they don't, which sucks. Normally I don't ask for a slipcover, but if my Fallen Angels already has a slipcover, I would like my Happy Together to also have a slipcover. But maybe I'll just go ahead and buy Inland Empire DVD first, because that's really cheap. That's like $15. And also the Film Movement Itangdong Blu-ray, which is like 40 something bucks, but it's worth it, I'm telling you. So yeah. Okie dokie, time now is 3:30 a.m. in the morning, aka 6:30 p.m. I just finished dinner like an hour ago, actually, but I spent like 15 minutes just walking around my room thinking to myself because I'm unemployed and bored. Oh, I should work on my job applications and stuff, right? Anyways, there isn't much to talk about. I'm just gonna wrap it up right here. The kitchen, it's dirty. It's fucking dirty. Okay, I'm being dramatic. It's not that dirty. The Jewish woman's Airbnb was way worse. But still, like, Quentin and Mary, they roasted a chicken, or they baked a chicken, and they just let the chicken sit on the stove, and they used my lid, my pot lid to cover it. So, that's a bad idea. And then there's Taco Bell, just a whole taco and a burrito or something just laying on the kitchen counter, and then there's like chicken bones and stuff on a bowl, on a sink, in the sink. Just because it's in a sink doesn't mean flies and cockroaches wouldn't come here. In fact, when I opened the trash can, there were like 3 flies coming out of it. Luckily, I've had a fair share of experience dealing with flies, so I didn't freak out or anything. It's gross. So I used paper towel to wrap up all the exposed foods, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna help. I did a stupid. So I used paper towel to cover the exposed baked chicken, which is on the stovetop, and then I used the same stovetop to cook steak and boiled potatoes. And the paper towel caught on fire, and I freaked out for a moment, but it was very small, so I immediately grabbed the other side of the paper towel, I threw it in the sink, and immediately put out the fire with water. No smoke alarms went off, surprisingly. And thank God I acted really fast. But I think one of the few times in my life set something on fire. Obviously, paper on stove, terrible fucking idea. What are you doing? But yeah, at least I've never put metal in microwave. But yeah, aside from that, I had a good dinner, and it feels good to eat dinner early. My plan kind of worked. I had a minute breakfast and a minute lunch, and a hefty dinner, and I'm back on track in eating. In terms of eating, lots of food again, as you can see, lots of food, a mess. I mean, this is also going to cause cockroaches and flies and ants, but so I gotta deal with this as soon as possible. But yeah, overall, so far so good. There are insects, but not to a point where it's unbearable, like the last place. I also ordered Inland Empire DVD on eBay because it's super cheap. It's like $9. With shipping fees and taxes, it turned into $15.50. So fuck it, I'm getting it. I'm not losing much. I also found Happy Together with a slipcover, but it's in the UK and it's $90 plus taxes and shipping fee. It's probably going to be like 110 or something, which is ridiculous. I don't want to pay this much for a film. 110 for one movie. That's stupid. So we'll wait it out. Let's see if I get a good offer. Let's see if there's another eBay listing of Happy Together with the slipcover but cheaper. Or if push comes to shove, worst case scenario, I'll just buy the ones without a slipcover. It's not too big of a deal. It's just not as beautiful. I'm that much of a completionist. I'm that much of a perfectionist, maybe. And then yeah, and then that's pretty much it. I'm gonna finish watching Birth. I watched half of it. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the subtitles for my short film, and I'm gonna submit it to the Hong Kong Asian Film Festival either later or tomorrow. And I know I'm gonna have to pay out of my own pocket, but it's okay. And then and then I'm gonna draw, and that's it for today. Another chill day. And then tomorrow I have nothing to do again, so fuck me. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely take some sleeping pills and sleep earlier. Hopefully that also means I wake up early, but I don't know. Alright, time now is 6:56 p.m. on August 20th. aka 9:56 a.m. in the morning. So yesterday was great. By that I mean yesterday, the last parts of yesterday were pretty productive. And then I went to bed at 7:50. I went to bed at 7:50, and I feel like I didn't sleep until. Okay, I need this. I can't. My hair. I can't do it. Hold on. There we go. Much better. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Okay, so I went to bed at 7:50, and maybe it's melatonin pills not working that well. Maybe it's because of the temperature, but I couldn't fall asleep until like 9:30 or something. But it was strange because throughout the whole period of time between me on the bed and me falling asleep, I never went out of my bed like thinking, why am I not sleeping? So I don't know. I guess I was somewhere between being not conscious and being conscious. So my bedtime literally lasted from 7:50 to 6:30, but really it's like 9:30 to like 5 p.m. or something. And I woke up so many times in the middle of the night. I woke up so many times. It was terrible. I also had a nightmare, kind of, sort of. I dreamed that I went back to the school again for the umpteenth time. Um, and I uncovered two demons called Plifith and Lalaika. And these two demons are gonna terrorize the students. And there's a mask. You wear it and you gain superpowers. But these masks are like, they belong to the demons. I forgot what does Plifith do, but Lalaika, you wear the mask and you can hear people's thoughts and you can speak into people's minds. You're essentially a mind reader. And there's this weird dungeon temple place that has weird ancient artifacts in it that had led to this discovery. I don't know, but yeah, it feels really interesting to be back at the school. But yeah, after I woke up, I felt really hot. And it's like strange. So why does it usually feel hot? Usually when I wake up and it's 72 degrees, usually it's cold-ish. So I went upstairs and found out that the AC went up to 78 degrees. I can't handle 78, much less 75. So I turned it back down to 72, but I was already wide awake at that point. But I still managed to lay on my bed for a whole hour. But yeah, yesterday was productive for how few hours I had. Oh my god, my voice is already raspy. But yesterday I did draw a little bit, which is nice. I feel like I'm getting the hang of the Loomis head a little more, perspective a little more. I did finish editing the trailer for Objects in Mirror, which is really nice. I'm so close to finishing it. I'm so close. I finished the whole movie. I did not watch 2 episodes of House of the Dragon as planned, so I'm gonna do that today. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to be as productive as possible today. Today's probably gonna be a home all day. I don't want to go outside. I have nothing to do outside anyways. It's gonna be home all day. I'm gonna just, the usuals, edit, eat food, watch movies, listen to music, sleep, etc. I'm gonna try to go to bed even earlier tonight, if possible, with the help of melatonin. Maybe 5? That's a stretch. Let's say 6. If I can go to bed at 6, I would be a happy boy. Bed at 6, wake up at 3 p.m. Yeah. Let's say 6. But yeah, but it's good though. I woke up, even though I literally just left my bed at 6:30. I think that's the earliest so far. So let's keep this momentum going, okay? But yeah, I'm severely starving. I'm starving in severe degrees. I need to eat more food. And yeah. Tomorrow is 21st, which means that tomorrow, if the plan goes well, I and Justin T will be watching Longlegs together. There's a chance that he may not show up if he feels terrible after the flight. I told him we can also watch it on the next day. But he's like, oh, I think I have something to do on that day. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I can't do Friday and Saturday because those 2 days I'm working for HKOS. And then Sunday is like the one day of rest I have before Monday the battle begins with USC. So, can't do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious actually. I want to know how is USC looking right now, given that this is literally the first week for a lot of its students, for a lot of fall admits. The week that I didn't get to join. So I don't know. I just want to go to USC and see what's the vibe, what's the atmosphere. Maybe I'll do that today. Who knows? No, it's already late. But yeah, probably home all day. probably home all day. And yeah, nothing else to add. Okay, time now is 12:27 after midnight, aka 3:27 p.m. Afternoon. I'm gonna cook dinner now. It's dinner time. Um, yeah, I just spent a bajillion hours editing my mini movie review video. That really took a while. So a good chunk of the day, I'd say like half of a day is already gone for me. Um, so hopefully I'm more productive for the latter half. Yeah, nothing important happened today, but it appears I have some more interesting updates for what's to come in the next few days. First of all, there is the friggin' Longlegs film tomorrow. I'm planning to watch with Justin T. Again, there's a chance that Justin T may not show up, but if he does, it'll be great. Second of all, Equo randomly DM'd me asking me if I'm free on certain days. And in my head, I'm like, ooh, is it like a film set opportunity? Turns out it is. And yeah, so it's scripty, it's not art department, which is a little disappointing. You know, I want to do the art thing now. I'm onto art now. But you know, whatever, scripty, whatever. If I can get onto a film set, I go onto a film set. So yeah, I'm going onto a vertical film set because it's shot on vertical. It's fucking stupid, I know, but at least I'm going somewhere. Equo just gave my contact to a producer, so we'll be hearing from her soon. But thank God that didn't clash with the HKOS Film Festival, but that does clash with my classes, and I do prioritize my classes over that. But nonetheless, next weekend, hopefully I get onto a film set. Now, in addition, I also DM'd Tova and Michelle whether they're free on the 22nd. If Tova's free on the 22nd, we'll edit together. If Michelle's free on the 22nd, we'll hang out. If both of them are free, then I'll prioritize Tova, because editing the documentary is more important. Tova's not free that day. Tova's going out of town, traveling in some other spot in California, and but I asked her if she's free next Tuesday. She said yes. So next Tuesday, before my non-Disney animation class, I'm going to edit with Tova. In the meantime, this Thursday, the 22nd, Michelle is free, so we'll be hanging out too. So the plan goes tomorrow, Longlegs. The 22nd, hang with Michelle. 23rd, there's a career fair of sorts, and then there's the I want to go to Ralph's once more to buy more stuff. 24th, and 25th, it's the HKOS Film Festival, and then 26th, my school begins. So after that point, it's the battle, and it doesn't stop from there. So that's that. So yeah, it appears today is the only day I get to rest at home, so I'm gonna take full advantage of that. I also just now tried to look for golden clips like these, but it appears they've all gone missing. I tried to unearth some bags underneath my bed, and oh my god, what an excavation. Didn't find anything useful, but holy shit, it's so unorganized under my bed. It's actually crazy. Also, the AC has been on for like a couple hours now, and I tried to stop it, and it's still on, and it's actually getting a little cold, so I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But in any case, it's dinner time. I'm gonna eat broccoli, chicken tikka masala with rice, and then call it a day. And then, if I still get hungry later, I'll have potato chips, I have candy, I have ice cream mochi, and that's cool. Tomorrow morning, I believe, will be donuts, or cookies. Maybe cookies. Let's go with cookies, perhaps. Yeah. And yeah, can't wait to go to H Mart and get some jelly, get cream buns, marinated pork belly, all that stuff. Shin ramen if they have it. Actually, that might not be a great idea because it's spicy. But yeah. Can't wait to get an H Mart. But yeah. Oh my God, my next 2 weekends is already completely full, and I still want to contact the woman from the architecture company that I'm back so that I can work for her. But honestly, low key, I just want to leave because A, I'm already busy as fuck with classes and everything. B, I don't know, not a great place to live, work at, not a great work either. So I don't know. And I don't know if I can even put that on my portfolio because I'm not supposed to work. So I'm really not sure. In any case, I'm gonna apply for more jobs. And yeah, hopefully, yeah. My drawings are getting more and more lifelike. I'm liking it. It's getting better and better. So, yeah. Need to draw more. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Nothing else. Goodbye. Ha. Oh my God, my voice. So raspy. Fuck. Time now is 5:29 p.m. aka 8:29 a.m. in the morning. On Jesus Christ, hold on. Fuck, I don't feel well. Fuck. Okay. 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 So, time now is 5:29 a.m. in the morning, aka 8:29 p.m. Okay. Time now is 5:29 p.m. aka 8:29 a.m. in the morning on August 21st. I slept from God damn, why is my voice so bad? I slept from 8:20 to 4:30. Woke up by an alarm, but I went back to sleep for half more hour. Yeah, and I had to take 2 melatonin pills again, which again, it's not healthy, and that's probably why I'm not feeling so well. Because last night I took 2 pills, or more like this morning, I took 2 melatonin pills without having eaten any food for a while. And it worked. The melatonin pills worked, but yeah, it sucks that I have to force myself to sleep still, and I genuinely have no idea how am I gonna make myself fall asleep in the coming few days. But anyhow, one great thing you can do to make yourself fall asleep faster is to sleep deprive yourself. So I think that's the plan, I guess. I'm just gonna wake up earlier. So anyways, good news and bad news. Actually, mostly bad news. So the very exciting vertical film shoot that Ikuo was letting me on, turns out I can't go because the producer said they need a scripty who can show up in all days. And unfortunately, I'm a student. I have classes and I can't show up on all days. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but, or more like they're sorry, I can't go to the film shoot. Which sucks, got my hopes up. I already missed out like 3 different film sets or something over the summer. And then now this, so that's great. But with that weekend freed out, maybe I should contact the architecture company. The thing is, like, even though right now, if I get a job and everything, it's not gonna help much. My tuition is still as expensive. But the truth of the matter is, right now, if I do get a job and start earning a little bit of money, bit by bit, at some point, post graduation, it's gonna help me because my parents cannot provide money for me all my life. At some point, they won't be able to provide me anything anymore, and I need to survive on my own. And truth be told, if my parents, even if I'm not at USC right now, if my parents stop providing me anything, I won't be able to survive because it's at least $2,200 per month of living fees. And where the fuck do I find $2,200 every month? I don't know. And that only breaks even. So, yeah, that sucks. So I do need a job real quick just so that I could save money for the future that is about to come. The doom, the impending doom, the financial doom. Um so yeah, that's one thing. So today I'm waking up a little early because I want to wake up early. I want to have the habit of waking up earlier and earlier. I mean, 5 p.m. ain't early, but yeah. I'm gonna have a couple cookies and milk for breakfast, plus a piece of chocolate, and then I'll have a Trader Joe's wrap for lunch. And then afterwards, I'll go out to a Lamo Draft House to watch Long Legs. There's a chance that Justin T may join me. There's a chance that he won't, which is unfortunate, but I wish he does, okay? Because I ain't gonna watch horror films alone. Just kidding, I watch horror films alone all the time. But, I don't know, I want to hang out with the guy. If not, it's okay, because I'm thinking next weekend, maybe I could watch Dee Dee at AMC The Grove, and we can hang out and we can look at the Criterions, the usuals. Usually when I look at Criterions in a Barnes & Noble with friends, usually they're like not a fan, unless they're Michelle. And thankfully I found another person who actually cares about film. Um, but yeah, looking at Criterions with Michelle is amazing, because it's like, we're both cinephiles, and we're both like, oh my god, look at this film, look at that film. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, unfortunate news. Can't join the film set. RIP. But hopefully more opportunities come up. Again, I'm at USC, the land of of opportunities. Like I gotta have some opportunities. I looked at the job application for the SCA post-production front desk thing, and apparently you have to be enrolled or have taken CTPR 290. What? So I guess I'm not getting that job either. My jobs hunt continues. Again, the moment I secure a job at USC, I'm gonna quit that architecture thing, because the architecture thing, it's unstable, it's illegal, and it's far away in some shitty dystopian land. Um, God, I'm hungry. What the heck? Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have to say. Fight on, fighting on. Today, long legs. Tomorrow, hang out with Michelle, which is exciting. 23rd, there's a college job fair out of the many job fairs that they're gonna do. And then I'm gonna go to Ralph's. 24th and 25th, we got the HKOS Film Festival. 26th is the first day of school. I don't know why, but Rachel DM'd me asking me how did the first day go, and I'm like, it hasn't happened yet though, right? Or am I wrong? I got scared for a moment. There's no way. School starts on August 26th. What the fuck? Alright, time now is 6:47, so small updates. It appears we have more bad news. So, I went downstairs and I grabbed my plate and everything, and oh my god. Most of my stuff has disappeared. My plates, bowls have disappeared. And a couple days ago, my plate already went missing. Turns out somebody put it in the dishwasher. So I checked the dishwasher and I found some of my stuff. I found a bowl and a spoon, and then everything else is still gone. So I don't know where. I lost a fork and a big plate. Another thing is, last night, not productive at all. I don't know what happened to me. I did nothing. Like, I didn't watch any film or any TV show. I did edit my short film, Objects in Mirror, and I realized that I have like 1 day left to finish it. I have today to finish it before I submit it to HKAFF, which, by the way, I don't even know if I'll successfully get it or not. So, yeah. I have today to finish it. So I gotta grind on that. Another bad news is Justin T cannot do it. He's too tired from the flight. No can do. But he's free tomorrow. So I thought he had something to do, and he said, "Oh, I got mistaken. Turns out that's another day." And I'm like, "Is that the career fair?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Yep, okay." And yeah, hey, maybe I can ask Glenn if he's going to the career fair. I don't know. But yeah, if we're doing it tomorrow, if we're watching Longlegs tomorrow, it means I can't hang out with Michelle tomorrow. So that's unfortunate. So I guess we won't be seeing Michelle until much later. Maybe next weekend. I don't know, or next weekend, or next weekend. Not counting this one. I don't know. But yeah. So things have changed. Things have moved. It is what it is. So today, I guess it's another home all day. That, or I guess I could go to Ralph's, like, so that I don't have to do it on the 23rd. And I could just hang out instead. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I have stomachache, so that's great.
Oh shoot.
Oakley dokley, boys. Time now is 11:47 p.m. Yeah. I just spent a bajillion hours writing Chinese titles for my short film. I finally finished that. I'm finally at nearly the end of making my short film. Nearly the end. I have to finish it later. In fact, I will finish it right now after I film this. Yeah, nothing important happened today. I eventually did go to Ralph's. I thought it's good that I'm going to Ralph's now, because then I would have extra time a couple of days later to go to the gym, which I want to do. I want to build muscle, you know. But yeah, I definitely spent a considerable amount of money. Also, Jesus Christ, that Ralph's card saved me like $10. It went from $55 to $45. The Ralph's card is such a good call. But nonetheless, I've spent around $160 to $170 in the last 4 days just buying food. But now I'm really, really fucking stocked up. So I have tons of food right now. I can basically survive one straight week off of the food I just bought. So this is great. This is great. I know that's a lot of money, but it's security, you know. It's not starvation, you know. It's anti-starvation security. This is important. Anyways, multiple things happened while I was going to Ralph's. So it was around 8 something p.m. and I wanted to call Thomas because Thomas has been trying to call me for like 3 weeks. And of course he has nothing to say. He only wants to call me because he's lonely. And I thought he's asleep, so I left and I was downstairs waiting for my free lift. And Thomas finally called back. We called for 1 minute and then we proceeded to call for 7.5 more minutes after I arrived at Ralph's. And there really isn't much to say. Thomas has nothing to do over summer. He's orientation camp leader now. I don't know how is he gonna handle it, but sure. And he wrote another romance film treatment, so I'm excited to see what is he up to. Another thing is Yeah, so I think earlier today I mentioned that Jing Chen, the Malaysian guy, is the PD to an APCA short film called In Summer. And I want to work with him. I want to work with him, I want to work for him, and I want to work for APCA regardless, you know. So I DM'd him. I was like, hey, you need help. You know, it doesn't hurt to DM. And he's like, oh, no way. Yeah, I do need help. This Saturday is the build day. And then he asked me if I have a car, and I'm like, shit. So the location is Sherman Oaks, which is like somewhere in the valley. Like, Jesus Christ, why is it so far? And then he said this Saturday, and unfortunately, I have the HKOS Film Festival this Saturday. So here's a plan. I'm gonna go help out on Saturday, but at around 5 something p.m., I need to leave, and I need to head directly to the HKOS Film Festival, which is near Koreatown. And I'll probably take a bus or like metro or whatever. Because I don't want to waste money on an Uber ride. But yeah. So that's that. I do want to show up to the HKOS Festival, and I do want to help out on APCA, but it's all happening this Saturday. But that's great. I hope it worked. So Jing Chen's like, okay, let me ask the producer. I'll respond back. I asked him how about the actual shoot, and then he said he has enough people already. Which, come on, really? But if I can work for one day for APCA, it's already good enough. One day is good enough. All I need is a film set opportunity. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, one day is good enough. Let me help for one day. Not even one full day, just one day. So I need to wake up extra early that day. So I really gotta fix my jet lag. ASA freaking P. I'm gonna try to wake up at like 1 p.m. tomorrow, if that's okay. Yeah. 1 p.m. seems very late, but it's like really early. So if I can go to bed at like 6, that would be nice. Yesterday it still took me like 9 a.m. to fall asleep. I'm hustling. And I don't want to abuse melatonin pills. I really don't want to. So hopefully 6 is okay. Fuck me. I'm not sure if I can even fall asleep at 6. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing if I like fall asleep late tonight and then wake up early tomorrow. I would be super sleep deprived. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? Let's do that. Yeah, regardless, one film set opportunity is destroyed. One film set opportunity is opened because I asked for it. But yeah. Jing Chen working for APCA. Maybe the APCA will start producing quality stuff. Also, I didn't expect him to do PD stuff. He's like a photographer. If anything, I'd expect him to be DP. But who knows? But that's exciting. I'm excited for that. So tomorrow, long legs plus dinner with Justin T. Friday, it's the career fair. I also DM Glenn. Glenn isn't free on Friday, unfortunately. Everyone's a little cloudy on when is anything happening. Glenn thought the career fair is next Monday, and then Rachel thought tomorrow is the first day of school. And I'm like, no. So I got freaked out. But anyways, tomorrow long legs and dinner with Justin T. Friday's the career fair, maybe gym. And also I need to pick up my new card, my new UPass card. It's Friday. Saturday, busy day, you know. I'm gonna help in summer, and then I'm gonna help HKOS. Sunday, full day HKOS. Monday, first day of school. That's gonna be epic. Tuesday, edit with Tova. At night, I got the animation, Disney animation class, non-Disney animation. Wednesday, busy day. Thursday, nothing. Friday, hopefully nothing. And then weekend, which I hope I hang out with Michelle and / or do the work thing. And yeah, already the next couple of weeks completely full. Yay. So yeah, it's good that I got to take a rest in these 4 consecutive days. But my busy life shall begin again. And hopefully my school life gets interesting from here on out. Hopefully it gets interesting. I really need something interesting to happen. 2024 has been pretty boring so far. And yeah, excited to finish a short film. The more I edit my short film, Objects in Mirror, the more I hate it. This is bad. This might be the worst short film I've done since Dreams of an Empty Street. I don't know why. I think it's great that 23 people helped me and I had to pay $1,200 for all of the props and shit, but what the fuck? This is expensive. Oh my god, this is expensive. Jesus. So, and this is not good. Like, it just feels wrong. This short film just feels wrong. Like the right ingredients, but the wrong results. I don't know why. Somehow, I'm even more excited about The World Is Not Enough than this crap. So, nothing else. I also, I found my plate. Mary used it, and she's like, sorry. My fork is still missing, and I tried to look for my spare utensils. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere under my bed, and I have no idea where they are. They could be anywhere. They're somewhere under my bed. I also saw my Chinese roommate, who lives at 301. So right now, 301 is the Chinese guy, 302 is Quentin, 303 is me, 401, 402, 403, one of them's Mary, one of them's Minji, one of them's the Spanish guy. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why, but I still have the tendency to like trust Asians more than any other race. Like, even if it's like Korean or Japanese, I trust them more than like a white person or a black person or a Latino. I think I just naturally trust people who look like me more. I think it's a biological thing. But like, even on the plane, the Johnny Sins guy, the white bald guy sitting next to me, I was like trying to get away from him. But the other woman, the Chinese woman, I was like, okay, you can chill. I mean, she was asleep the whole time. But yeah. Oh well. Fall 2024, please give me something good.